I'm Michael David with Eye on Sun Valley Sports, and it's my good fortune to welcome our Athlete of the Week, the Mayor of Ketchum, Neil Bradshaw. Neil, thanks for being with us.
Thanks for having me on the show. I'm not sure how I qualify for Athlete of the Week, but I'm happy to be here.
You are an athlete. You're a tremendous golfer. You're active. You're out on your bike all the time in town. Tell us a little bit about your golf exploits.
Well, you know, I love golf. I love the mental side of golf. I've always loved just getting out there, putting the bag on my back and walking around a course. It's a sport I love. It's a sport I spend a lot of time doing when I can get some time away, and I enjoy it a lot.
Right. Now, so that familiar accent that we hear, tell us a little bit about where you're from and how you got here to Sun Valley, Ketchum.
So I was born in Zimbabwe. I grew up in Zimbabwe. Later on, I went to high school, last part of high school in England.
Okay.
And then university in England, but then came over to America where I studied, actually at the University of Kansas. I then went back through various jobs in San Francisco, New York, and then back in Africa. I was working in Africa when I met a woman who lives in Sun Valley. We got married, and that's how I ended up here.
Oh, good. I'm glad it came about, because now you're the mayor of Ketchum. You're about 200 days into this thing, a little over halfway through your first year. How's it been? How's the experience?
You know, for sure there's less time to play golf, but it's been a great experience. I've loved every single day. For me, probably the highlight is just connecting with so many different people and hearing their views, hearing their thoughts. Because we're all joined in one mission, and that's to make this place a better place for us all. And I feel that. I feel the support, I feel the love, and I feel the ideas coming my way. So I'm excited to be in this role, and I'm excited to give it a go.
Right. And I mentioned you're riding your bike around all the time and walking through town. That's got to be a thing that you like about it compared to big-time politics. You're actually talking to your constituents on a regular basis.
Well, I love being on the bike because it gives you a chance to talk to people as you go by or stop and talk. I also like to take 45 minutes to buy milk at Atkinson's because then I get a chance to hear what people are thinking. What's on people's minds? What do they care about?
Right.
And it changes. Everyone has a different thought and a different idea, and my job is to connect with those people, hear those ideas, and then communicate that to the council, to the staff, and see what we can do about it. Because a lot of these ideas are great, and a lot of these ideas we need to get on.
Yeah. So what surprised you the most? You know, when now since you've been doing the job for a little bit.
I guess how much fun it is. You know, of course, there are some issues like parking and potholes and weeds and dogs that are very difficult to find a really good solution for. But it's fun. It's fun because I come with no agenda except to say, make this place a better place for us all.
Right.
And make a better place for the next generation. For me, you know, on the ladder of life, we are missing maybe the bottom 2 or 3 rungs, and we need to build those rungs back on those ladders. That's housing for the next generation. That's jobs for the next generation. That's entrepreneurs for the next generation. That's food trucks for the next generation. Whatever it is, let's try and focus on those lower rungs because that gets everyone on that ladder of life. And so I'm excited about talking to people, hearing their ideas, and that's what's been surprising, and it's been way more fun than I thought.
Right. Speaking of fun, I know events are a big part of what you like to help make happen. It's been a fun summer, hasn't it? And there's more to come.
Yeah. I mean, look, vibrancy. I always talk about, you know, what are our 4 pillars? You know, we need a vibrant, connected, sustainable, and safe town.
Right.
Vibrancy, really important, and it's pretty simple. We just bring more music, we bring more events, and music and events that are connecting. It's not just beer and a band. I want it to appeal to across the family, and that's why we have the dog event, Doc Dogs. That's why when we have a band, we also have kids activities around it too.
Right.
And so that way we're getting a cross-section of people attending these events, and that's what's been fun. But yeah, no, I've really enjoyed the events. I love going out to them, and it's been fun.
That's great. That's great. Now, bring it back to athletes and athletics again. It's a big part of our community. Why is it important, I think, for our youth and for adults, too, to have that ability to recreate?
Well, I think it comes down to connecting with the soil, if they're out there hiking, connecting with their teammates, if they're working together in a team sport, connecting with themselves because they're out there training, getting that extra mile in. So for me, I think it's all it's not only therapeutic, their body feels good, and it's a great way to round out, the intellectual side we spend time doing, whether at work or in school.
Right.
But also the chance to connect with teammates or everything like that. So for me, it's just part of our culture, and I love seeing it happen all around town.
That's fun. Now, what's your index right now? So how many strokes am I going to get when we play?
You're going to get no strokes because I'm sure you're a bandit. But no, I mean, look, golf is a really interesting sport. In America, it often seen as an elitist sport.
Yep.
Where I grew up, and in England and Scotland, it's more of a blue-collar sport. Actually, fishing is the expensive sport, and golf is the cheap sport.
Okay.
It's sort of funny here. Here, fishing is more blue collar, and golf is seen as elitist, right? For me, that culture of just getting out there, humping around the course, carrying your bags, walking the course, finishing it all up, and just being out there has been fun. So yeah, quite a different kind of culture with golf here, but it's been wonderful to me, and I continue to play it whenever I can.
Well, great. You're humble about it. I know you're one of the best players in this valley, and but it's great to have you on here and hear a little bit about your exploits and some of the fun stuff that goes along with the job that sometimes isn't so fun, I'm sure.
Yeah, I mean, look, I mean, it starts. The job starts with listening, and and it ends with listening. Right. But we're also trying to get a few things done, and I feel really encouraged by the reaction of everyone in our town and in our valley with some of the initiatives that we're putting in place. And I think we're on the right track. There's things that we can always do better, and we continue to reevaluate that. But so far, so good. As long as we're having fun, I think we have a chance of making a difference, and that's where it starts.
That's awesome. Thanks for being here. Good luck the rest of the way in everything.
No, thanks. I mean, what I've learned from golf is probably not to swing hard, but to swing smooth, and so that's what we're going to try and do.
Nice. Swing easy. Thanks for being with us. Our guest has been Neil Bradshaw, the mayor of Ketchum, scratch golfer. Thanks for listening. We'll be back after these messages.
Eye on Sun Valley's Athlete of the Week is brought to you by State Farm Insurance. Patrick Buchanan, agent.
Better food, better price, better service. Atkinson's Market, supporting local farmers since 1956.
As a family doctor, I see patients of all ages with sports injuries and repetitive use problems. I'm Dr. Tom Archie, and I'd like to introduce you to the Class 4 cold laser. I often combine laser with acupuncture and physical therapy to enhance the healing of sore tendons, ligaments, and joints. Research indicates the Class 4 cold laser may speed recovery from concussion as well. It's safe and innovative. Visit us at innerhealthmd.com or call 208-578-4550. Family medicine like it used to be, affordable, personal, and looking to the future.
Eye on Sun Valley, daily local news from beautiful Sun Valley, Idaho.